actually snuggles. As you can see, she's kind of resting against my shoulder. She likes her keel to be pet, and I could actually give her a little kiss. So I just love spending time with her. Hello, Tahoma.
Rescued animals evoke deep empathy in people. And by meeting the animals here at Shed, people better understand the influence of humans on nature and what they can do to make the world a better place for all of us.
We decided to get birds of prey because our oceanarium represents the Pacific Northwest. So we wanted to represent more species from the area. We looked into housing birds of prey and found that several birds needed homes. This is Tahoma, who's a red-tailed hawk. Unfortunately, Tahoma was hit by a car and she lost vision in her left eyes, which deemed her unreleasable. Tahoma's 25 years old. Hawks in the wild can live up to 10 to 15 years. In human care, about 20 years. So Tahoma at 25 is definitely setting new standards here at Shed Aquarium. Tahoma is just a sweet, very calm, gentle bird. Her demeanor is just really special to work with, and I just adore every second I get to have with her.
Our newest sea otters are Cooper and Watson. They've now been here for 2 years. They're both rescued right off the coast of California, around Monterey area. They were rescued when they were just a few weeks old. Cooper was initially picked up by some kayakers who thought he was abandoned, and so they brought him in. And then Watson was most likely a stranding due to a storm. He was found kind of in some tidal pool areas. He was really hypothermic and pretty skinny, and so he was deemed unreleasable pretty quickly as well. Sea otters are endangered. There are 3 different subspecies, and Cooper and Watson are part of the southern or California sea otter population, and that is actually the population doing the worst. They are unfortunately endangered. They live really close to humans because they're really close to shore around the Monterey Bay area, and so that can have a lot of negative impacts because of pollution and runoff from the land. Also overfishing and boat strikes and oil spills. Those are all issues that that southern population especially really has to deal with. They are really, really close. So because they kind of have grown up together, you'll often see one kind of piggyback riding on the other one. Watson, he's a little calmer. He's really great at his training sessions and has learned a lot of different behaviors already. And Cooper, he's a little bit more energetic. You can often see him doing kind of some backflips and swimming around really quickly. We have the ability to move our otters to multiple different habitats, so we'll give them solo time as well, but I think overall they seem to really be at their best when they're hanging out together.
Rescued and rehabilitated animals are lucky enough to get a second chance at life, but Laguna actually was lucky enough to get a third. He was actually found stranded and malnourished on Laguna Beach on the coast of California in January of 2013. He was one of thousands of pups that were stranded that year in what's called an unusual mortality event. So he was re-released back out into the wild with a bright orange flipper tag. When he re-stranded, they actually used that orange flipper tag as ID to be able to access his medical history. Shed's animal response team was able to be activated, so Laguna was able to come and live with us here, and that's all because of the California sea lions we had living with us. We were able to build an understanding and a knowledge of what it takes to care for them.
Right now, California sea lions are abundant in their populations, and they're thriving on the West Coast all the way up into Alaska, which does cause some problems because they share the same space that we want to inhabit along the coast. And so they are encroaching into what would normally be their area, but their roads and their backyards. And so they are coming face to face with people a little bit too often, which causes a problem for them and for the humans. Cruz may be completely blind, but he's thriving. We have to teach him a little bit differently, which is why we see the red buoy target. It actually has beads inside that rattle, and you can hear that. And so he knows to navigate towards that noise. And so we just have to teach him a little bit differently, but he learns on par with his companions here at the Shedd Aquarium. I've been working here at the Shedd Aquarium for 20 years, and I've been working with the California sea lions since we brought them into the building in 2005. The sea lions are amazing. They're smart, they're clever, they're very fun, and they're very engaging.
Rescuing animals in need comes naturally to Shedd's animal care team. We use our combined experience, knowledge, and skills from caring for thousands of animals here at Shedd Aquarium to help animals in need across the globe.